hey baby, listen, I got a word for you. God told me to get on here and tell you just like this. You on to something. Listen, I need you to stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. And in your lane, you're going to have to be dominant. You're going to have to dominate that lane, okay? In your lane, you're going to have to be diligent. You're going to have to be assertive, okay? You're going to have to stand on business, okay? And a lot of times, others people's perception of you can sometimes deter you, or it can sway you out of your lane because you feel like how you're showing up is disruptive for other people. But I want you to know that everybody has a lane, okay? And when people come over in your lane, okay, the lane that's designed for you, the lane that God has ordained for you before the foundations of this world, okay, then that means that you guys should be operating in peace, okay? You guys should be operating collaboratively, okay? Because they are called to that lane as well, right? But when someone is in your lane, okay, if it's not cohesive, okay, then maybe they have come to your lane to be disruptive, okay? And that's when you have to show them that this is your lane. You were called to this lane. You're here for a purpose. See, you have to understand that when you are operating in purpose, there are always going to be challenges. There's always going to be certain roadblocks that are going to come and try to deter you out of your lane, okay? But when you know that this is your lane, because you know that this is where God has placed you, and you know the work that you have done to get to where you are, you have to be able to have discernment, and you have to be able to understand when people are just there because they don't like the fact that you know that this is your lane. They don't like that you are where you are. They don't like the fact that you are so confident in who you are, okay? Some people wish that they could be this confident. Some people wish that they can show up, okay, and not be swayed by other people's perception of them, okay? Now, because you are a spiritual being having a human experience, it doesn't mean that you're not going to feel certain things. It doesn't mean that it's not going to be a challenge. So you have to be aware of the challenge, okay? You have to be aware that there's going to be spirits, there's going to be entities, there's going to be people that are going to try to come up against you. But when you know that you have already won, when you know the opposition, when you understand that this is just another roadblock, this is just another challenge, then you know how to maneuver, you know how to navigate yourself through the waters, and you know who's backing you, you know who's protecting you, you know that God says that vengeance is mine, said the Lord. So it's really not much that you have to do but stand on business, but be diligent, but walk in confidence, but know your power, okay, and understand your dominion. See, when you have dominion to be in the lane that you are, hallelujah, that you have been ordained to be in, you already are authorized, you already are solidified, okay? It is a guarantee that you're going to win. You have to understand when you come up against things that you have already won. See, when you have the winning spirit, okay, and you know that there is just a spirit in you that cannot be broken, okay? The spirit of God cannot be broken, for it creates, okay? So you got to understand that there is going to be different things that try to come in disguise to make it seem as if it's coming in the same power. But when you know the spirit that you operate in, when you know the peace, okay, when you have the joy, let's talk about it, okay? When you have long suffering, it's nothing that's going to be able to throw you off your square but you. Okay, and that's what I want to get you to understand. You are the only person that can change the trajectory of your life, and that is when you get out of your lane. Stay in your lane, because you're going to see the people who hopping over in your lane, trying to do what you're doing, trying to act like you, trying to cause chaos. You're going to see all of these people who hopping over here in your lane. You're going to see all of them get left behind. You're going to see every challenge overcame. You're going to see how God has walked you through. So by the time you get to the next level, you're already prepared. You're already equipped to persevere. You're already equipped to overcome the adversity. You're already equipped to beat these people at the game that they are playing, because it's not a game for you. You're called to this space. It's not a game for you. This is your lane. See, And that's what we mean when we say people be playing checkers when you're playing chess, because what they don't realize is that you have a destination, and you're going to get to your destination by all means necessary, because you have been called to this place, and every work that you have done in the past and that you have to uproot, everything, every person that you had to cut off, every opportunity that you had to miss, every lesson that you had to learn was for you to get to this point. So now you have the tools, now you have the tenacity, now you have the capacity to overcome. So when people think that their little tactics and their little schemes is going to throw you off your square, it is because they're small-minded, because it's bigger than the game that they're playing when you're not playing the game. See, that's the thing. People be literally out here playing games until they meet someone who's not playing. And they don't believe that these type of people exist, because they really make up in their mind schemes and stuff. Oh, I'm going to be like this today. Oh, I'm going to do this today. Oh, I'm going to do this. Oh, I'm going to do this. I'm going to try her this way. I'm going to try him this way. I'm going to do this. Let me see if this works. They're literally playing games. But when they meet someone who is not playing games, they can either humble themselves and take accountability for realizing that they're a fool for playing, or they can continue to play and let God deal with them. See, because karma comes back around. What you put out is going to come back to you. See, and this is the reason why people feel some type of way about you, because you can be assertive. You can be who you are when no one's looking, and also when someone's looking. Because you stand on business, that's because it's not a game for you. You mean what you say. You are who you are. And God knows that, and that's why he chose you for this lane. So don't let nobody, I mean not nobody, get you to get out your lane. You stay firm, you stay focused, you stay present, you stay in covenant, okay? And most importantly, you stay confident, all right? Truth, love, and transparency always coming from your girl, all right? I want you to go on with your day. I want you to remember that you're big blessed, but I don't want you to ever forget, okay, that you can always count on truth, love, and transparency coming from me. So go ahead and follow your girl. Go ahead and repost this. Go ahead and comment and let me know that you got to the end, okay? All right, now, until next time, I want you to stay in peace and not in pieces here. Peace.